I think you'll find my idea will prevail. God is the greatest thing we can think of, and anything we can think of would be better if it was real. If God is the greatest and the greatest thing to have to exist, God must exist. Furthermore, God must exist because if he was ever caused or killed, this would imply an even greater being, which is contradictory to the definition of God being the greatest thing there is. As such, God has necessary existence. He must have always existed. Finally, even fools do not deny God's existence, because even they have the idea of God. By having an idea of God, they comply with the definition proposed earlier, and by following the logic, we can arrive at the idea that God exists. Therefore, by even thinking of God, you admit he exists.
Rubbish. I think you'll find there is a flaw in your argument, Anselm. I can think of the most perfect island, but that does not mean it has to exist. Why then do you propose that just because I can think of a perfect being, one must exist?
But you are an ignorant fool. Your logic only applies to contingent beings because you can think of them to not exist. God, though, as we proved earlier, must exist unconditionally. Therefore, we can't think of him not existing. My logic does work with God, so ha. Sometimes I wish he was no longer with us. Ha ha ha.
Oh, my non-existent God, Guanelon is dead. And where is Anselm?
I know what you're thinking, but trust me, he's innocent. His argument is good and I can prove it. Just as a triangle must have three sides, a perfect being must have existence, or else they won't be perfect. My idea is an improvement on Anselm, who missed the real key point of the ontological argument.
Idiot. Existence is not a predicate. It adds no new information. For example, if I had a real $100 and an imaginary $100, it would make no difference between the two except one existed. Furthermore, you are working on if there is a perfect being. If there is, then of course they exist. But what if there isn't? You can deny if a triangle exists, but you can't deny it has three sides, so existence is not a predicate.
I shall let your petty argument go on, and I shall go and talk with Anselm.
You killed him!
I swear, I found him like this, but something is seriously wrong in this house.
I think it was you, Kant. You have a vendetta against all of us believers, but we are right. God must exist because God possesses all perfections, and existence is a perfection. This is my improved version of your argument, Descartes.
I hate you all.
Ow! Guys, I've just tripped on Descartes' body.
Oh, he was the only sensible one left.
Oh, shush, Malcolm, you're entirely wrong. I think you'll find that an object is good depending on its creator's handicap and quality. If the universe is the greatest thing ever created, then the largest handicap possible would be non-existence. So God does not exist.
You're such a fool. Your argument is childish. Kant, I need a word with you. Gaskin, come here quick. Kant's being murdered.
This is awful suspicious, Malcolm. Finding you standing here over this body after you wanted a word with him.
No, I had already left him. I came back down to find my pen.
I don't trust you, but this is getting weird. Let's stick together from now on.
Okay, I just need to go to the bathroom.
This is really bad. Malcolm has disappeared and I'm all alone. What am I going to do?
Douglas Gaskin, congratulations on surviving until the end.
Who are you?
I am the one who has been eliminating these philosophers who have gone before. You have emerged as the victor, although ultimately it is I who has won the philosophers' debate.
Reveal yourself.